From the meme to the dream to your credit card numbers to the screen. What? We just got scammed harder than saying Lunchly is better than Lunchables. We just got scammed harder than KSI copywriting people for using their songs and videos and trolling him, okay? This is the biggest scam of 2024, okay, guys? Bigger than Genshin Impact scam on all the new systems they add to the game. I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm so scammed that I'm holding my body pillow of Tingyun super tight. If you want to sponsor me again, Anime Dr. Makiro Body Pillow, feel free to, or I'd love another body pillow. But that's why I had to scam you guys today. And I know, you guys probably feel hurt, upset, lost even. Why, YouTube? Why would you scam us? Because I was scammed tonight. I cannot believe I stayed up this late tonight to get scammed on Tingyun drip marketing. This almost confirms that we're getting Tingyun drip marketing. And I'm sorry I had to scam you guys with thumbnails in the title thinking, I'm going to see Tingyun here. That's what I thought too, okay, gamers? We can all grieve together, and you can definitely grieve by going ahead and hitting that subscribe button so we can talk about her when she actually comes out. Because I'm probably right on this, surely, right? Now, I have a couple reasons why I think I'm right on this, and I want to talk about what I think Tingyun might just do. So we're going to be going over that in today's video. Now, why do I think that Tingyun is guaranteed at this point, right? Now, this says right here, version 2.7 second part extraterrestrial satellite communication will be released on 10/11. Part 2 doesn't mean there's like obviously this is going to mean there's a second 5-star character. There's also a bad implication to this as well, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, the reason why I think that this is guaranteed Tingyun is because, first of all, I think Tingyun coming back to life would definitely overshadow Sunday. That's just, I think, to be said, right? I think she would definitely overshadow Sunday. Secondly, guys, look at the date here. If we take a look, I'm going to pull this up. I'll have to move my camera somewhere on the screen. But if we take a look here at the calendar, guys, the 10th is on a Thursday. Do you guys know what time the live stream on? Oh, the 11th. So this tells me this is a marketing business move right here, right? They are going to release Tingyun's whole PNG art right before, hours before the live stream even starts, to build up as much hype as possible for the live stream. That's why I think this is guaranteed going to be Tingyun, because there is no shot any other character. I don't think any other character right now, maybe other than like an Acheron, not even like Acheron rewrite. I think there is no other character in the game that could genuinely pull like the amount of people watching the live stream than Tingyun coming back to life could, right? Quick little editor's note here, guys. The reason I think it is going to be for this patch is because Rappa's patch is going to be a dead patch, so it's actually more beneficial for them to release Tingyun to make them check into the live stream the next day, because probably the numbers will be low because they're only releasing one 5-star this patch, and it's a 5-star that not really everyone's hyped for because Sunday just got released, Tingyun will be released, but they released Tingyun the day before. Maybe people are getting their minds, oh, they're going to talk about Tingyun in this patch, oh my god. That's the business strategy that I'm thinking of to increase the viewership on it, so to bring more relevancy to the games. But let me know what you think on that. As I mentioned before in my other video, right, I mentioned about Sunday and what I think he's going to do and how I think he can be a direct power creep to Tingyun. I want to kind of talk about what I think Tingyun can do and how I know what either Tingyun or Sunday is going to do based off the current state in the game, and why I think that this could be a must-pull banner or a must-pull patch in general, right? So, firstly, what I want to say is, right, I don't think that Tingyun is going to be Harmony again. Why? We're already getting a Harmony character this patch. So, if this thing is true, we're getting Tingyun, which I absolutely think it is. You can unsubscribe if I'm wrong on this. Imagine I'm wrong on this and I lose all my subscribers. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, why I think that Tingyun is not going to be Harmony is, like I said, we already have another Harmony character. I don't think they're going to release 2 Harmony characters one patch. What I do think is going to happen is, she's already Harmony, right? And she died, right? And what I think that's going to mean is, what does Harmony do? Harmony gives. They give the team buffs. They give the team so much. What happens when you take that away from someone? What happens when you kill someone off? You take. And what is the one class that takes and takes and takes? The Inhility class. Well, technically, I guess it gifts the enemy's debuffs, but realistically, you're taking and sapping their power away. So I think that Tingyun is going to be Inhility. Now, do I think typing matters that much? Or the whole, like, Harmony, the debuff, whatever, matters that much? I don't think so. I think that just kind of gives you like a general overview of what the character might do. Like, I think if she does turn out being Inhility, she'll probably put some type of debuff on the enemy, which could make her better for like an Acheron team, or be supportive for an Acheron team, or be supportive for those debuff teams in general. Overall, I do think one of these two characters has to do this one thing. We need break support. we need another break support in the game. We have Boot Hill, we have Firefly, and then we have Miss Rappa coming to the game, right, which is probably going to be a break-oriented character, right? And the reason I think that is because she is a Galaxy Ranger, right? Boot Hill's a Galaxy Ranger, he does break, and usually what they like doing with the certain groups in the game is they like kind of making the same thing. Like if we think of the IPC, for example, IPC is all follow-up, so I think it's safe to assume that every single Galaxy Ranger we're going to get is going to be break adjacent in some way, shape, or form, right? So that's why I think she's going to be break, and with her being added to the game, what happens when you have Firefly, Boot Hill, and then Rappa? You can really only have one team and use one of them. You can't really use both of them. Like, Boot Hill, like, kind of works off a break team. I think she'll kind of work off a break team, but not like super good, right? I don't think she's gonna make super meta off a break team, so that's why I think we need more break supports, because all we have is Harmony MC, which is completely free to play, and then we have Ruan Mei. You slot both of those into your break team. I guess you could put like Gallagher on one team and then Lingshaw on another team, so we kind of have abundance for both teams now. We're missing buffers or debuffers for these teams. We need another core unit for these teams that just works in break teams. Like, I don't need another break DPS. I need break support so I can run multiple break teams, right? So I think that guaranteed either Sunday or she has to provide some level of break support to make it make sense, right? Because this whole version 2.0 has really been leading up to, I guess, Dot at the very beginning, but outside of that, not really too much. Follow-ups and breaks. And I think these characters will actually put into perspective what we should be expecting in the future as well. Like, what should we be expecting from the 3.0 characters and what the niches and metas are going to be there? I think one guaranteed meta or niche we can expect is obviously follow-up, but summonables. As we can see here on Sunday's page right here, guys, he has all these little things flying around him. I didn't mention this yesterday, but these could be a summon mechanic that he has, and he could be a, I guess, follow-up summon type support. If somehow he is able to action advance like the follow-up characters, or I guess the summonable characters on the team, do you know how huge this would be for someone like Tingyun? Now, Tingyun had to be fast as hell because you really need those 10 stacks for the Lightning Lord, but imagine if this were to speed up the Lightning Lord or un-CC the like literally buff the Lightning Lord, which is the main source of damage, right? I think that would be really good there, and that's where I kind of think I'm leaning to on Sunday now, because after seeing like these little summons here, maybe he leans towards that type of thing, right? I could be wrong on this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and that's why I think Tingyun could do something similar to Ruan Mei, Power Creep Ruan Mei even if she turns out being utility, because I don't think we need like a buffer on the team to go, hey, everyone has increased weakness break efficiency, when you can throw a debuff on the enemy and go, hey, that enemy now takes increased weakness break efficiency. So I think that's all they would really have to do, is just kind of throw a debuff on the enemy with like the same effect that you would have, right? I think it's guaranteed that we need to have one type of break support. I do think it's guaranteed that we're getting Tingyun in this patch, and something I'm kind of upset about, right, is since they are not talking about part 2 until 11, maybe they do it, right? I could be wrong on this. We need more 4 stars in the game, guys. Like, I mean, we need 4 stars bad in the game, and that's not to say that all the 4 stars in the game we have right now are trash, right? Because if we take a look right now we have in the game in terms of 4-star characters, right? We have Gallagher, obviously, which is absolutely great for sustain. She's not really pushing out no more. I would say the best category we have here still is probably this supportive class, which just has all the best characters in the game, like this. Both of these characters are really good to go, right? But what we're really lacking on, guys, is this right here. We don't have any type of DPS right now, or 4-star DPS is really keeping up, right? Or, hell, I would even be fine with adding in another buffer or a specialist into the game that fits more into a niche, right? Like, maybe fits more into a break niche, fits more into a follow-up niche, fits more into a Dot niche, because I think that's where the game's really going in patch 3.0. I think Dot's going to start reigning supreme because they haven't gotten much love, and I think we are going to see the upcoming Dot, like, Fantanza, whatever, Bonanza state, right? Noombi on the field. You guys hate it when I said Noombi, by the way, so I'm going to continue to say Noombi so you cringe. But I think that we'll see the upcomings of Dot in this next 3.0 update. This is me kind of going on tangent. I might say this for another video probably, but right now we're talking about Tingyun, right? As of right now, the problem that I have is that they don't release a 4-star, we're kind of missing a big gap in DPS here, and also, if it's not a break type support, what the hell are you going to do? You have 3 break DPS in the game, and you can only use 1 at a time, so you're really just choosing the meta unit every single time instead of going, hey, I have Rappa and I have Firefly on my account. Why can't I use both on both teams, right? Like, it kind of makes no sense with how the power creep I see the power creep system in this game, like the Nin system in Hunter x Hunter, like they take so much. They like, oh, we can't break, we don't do any damage, but when we do break, we do massive damage. So it kind of stuns locks you out of playing a lot of characters. So like pulling Firefly, for example, is really inefficient to play Firefly if you don't have someone like a Ruan Mei. I think that's why they added Harmony MC into the game. But when you have multiple, what do you do, right? So I do think either Sunday or Tingyun is going to have to play into that niche really well. I don't think it really matters what like actual like damage typing she is, whether it's Harmony, Electric, Fire. I don't think that really matters too much. I think it's really the typing that matters more so because it gives you a broad overview and what they actually do. Hopefully she is a break support, or hopefully Sunday's a break support, and hopefully someone's a summon type support, because I think that will future-proof your account more so than if it's just like kind of focusing on the current like metas we have right now. We need something that helps the current metas right now, but also plans for the future, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Sorry I scammed you guys again. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we will be doing a video whenever Tingyun gets released. I mark my words, if Tingyun doesn't get released, I don't know what I'll do. Put in the comment section what I should do if I'm wrong. Anyways, bye guys, see you later.